The airplane dipped low, offering a panoramic view of endless stretches of parched earth. The land below seemed lifeless, a vast expanse of brown and ochre, punctuated occasionally by the faint outlines of villages clinging to survival. It was a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by those who call this place home. Dust swirled in the air, dancing with the wind. It was as if the very earth was alive, whispering stories of endurance and struggle. The dust, a constant companion to the people here, seemed to carry with it the weight of countless generations who had battled against the elements. This was it, the poorest country in the world, as per the statistics, yet a place brimming with a different kind of wealth, one rarely measured in dollars and cents. Here, wealth was found in the strength of community bonds, in the smiles of children playing amidst adversity, and in the unwavering spirit of the people. This was a journey into the heart of resilience, a quest to understand life stripped down to its bare essentials. It was about witnessing firsthand the daily struggles and triumphs of those who, despite their circumstances, found ways to thrive and maintain their dignity. This was a pilgrimage to hope. As the airplane touched down, I felt a sense of anticipation mixed with a deep respect for the journey ahead. The air shimmered with heat as I stepped off the plane, a tangible reminder of the challenges that lay ahead. The air shimmered with heat as I stepped off the plane. The ground beneath my feet was dry and cracked, a testament to the relentless sun that beat down from above. The air was thick with the scent of dust and something unidentifiable yet strangely alluring. It was a mix of earth and life, a fragrance that spoke of survival and resilience. Every breath I took seemed to draw me deeper into the essence of this place. A wave of nervous excitement washed over me. This was not just a physical journey, but an emotional and spiritual one as well. I was stepping into a world vastly different from my own, ready to embrace the unknown and learn from it. This was not a holiday. It was an exploration, a chance to connect with humanity on a deeper level. I was here to immerse myself in the lives of the people, to understand their joys and sorrows, their hopes and dreams. I was here to listen, to learn, and to share the stories of a people often overlooked by the world. Their voices, their experiences, and their resilience needed to be heard, and I was determined to be the conduit for their stories. The city throbbed with a chaotic symphony of sounds and smells. Cars honked, vendors hawked their wares, and laughter echoed through the bustling marketplace. Vivid colors assaulted my senses, brightly patterned fabrics, mounds of exotic fruits, and hand-painted signs vying for attention. The air was thick with the aroma of spices, grilled meat, and something sweet and unfamiliar. Children with bright, curious eyes weaved through the crowds, their laughter echoing through the narrow streets. Women, their heads covered in colorful scarves, balanced baskets laden with goods on their heads. Men gathered in tea shops, sipping the sweet, milky concoction and discussing the day's events. Life, it seemed, spilled out onto the streets, a vibrant tapestry of human interaction. Days unfolded at a different pace here. There was a rhythm to life, a natural ebb and flow dictated by the sun and the seasons. Mornings began early, with the call to prayer echoing through the air. Families gathered for simple meals, sharing stories and laughter. Work, often physically demanding, was an integral part of life, carried out with a quiet dignity and unwavering determination. Evenings were a time for community, for gathering in courtyards under the starry sky, sharing stories and songs passed down through generations. Life here was simple, stripped down to its bare essentials, yet it was rich in ways I was only beginning to understand. There was a sense of contentment, a deep-rooted joy that transcended material possessions. Every face I encountered held a story, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. There was Amina, the elderly woman with eyes that sparkled with wisdom, who had witnessed both the hardships and triumphs of her nation. Her wrinkled hands, roughened by years of toil, spoke volumes of a life lived with quiet dignity. And then there was Omar, a young boy with a mischievous grin and a thirst for knowledge, who dreamed of becoming a doctor. Despite the lack of resources, he approached his studies with an unwavering determination, his eyes shining with hope for a brighter future. Each encounter, each story shared, chipped away at my preconceived notions, revealing the extraordinary strength that resided within ordinary people. Section 5. The dignity of labor hands that build a nation. From the sun-drenched fields to the bustling marketplaces, I witnessed the dignity of labor firsthand. Farmers toiled tirelessly under the scorching sun, coaxing life from the parched earth. Craftsmen, skilled in ancient traditions, transformed raw materials into objects of beauty and utility. Women, the backbone of their families and communities, juggled countless responsibilities with grace and determination. Work here was not merely a means to an end, it was a source of pride, a way to provide for loved ones and contribute to the fabric of society. There was a quiet dignity in their labor, a testament to the human spirit's ability to persevere even in the face of adversity. Section 6. A tapestry of traditions, music, dance, and food. In this section, we delve into the heart of cultural expression, where music, dance, and food come together to create a vibrant tapestry of traditions. These elements are not just forms of entertainment, they are the lifeblood of the community, reflecting its history, values, and spirit. Culture, vibrant and alive, permeated every aspect of life. From the bustling street markets to the quiet village corners, the essence of the community could be felt everywhere. The streets were filled with the sounds of laughter, the aroma of street food, and the sight of colorful decorations, each telling a story of its own. Music, the universal language, transcended words, expressing the joys, sorrows, and hopes of a people. It was a powerful force that brought people together, creating a sense of unity and shared experience. Whether it was the soulful tunes of a street musician or the grand performances at cultural festivals, music was an integral part of life. Traditional dances, passed down through generations, told stories of love, loss, and the human experience. Each movement, each gesture, was a piece of history, a link to the past. The dancers, adorned in colorful attire, moved with grace and precision, their performances a testament to the enduring power of tradition. And then there was the food, a symphony of flavors, a celebration of fresh, local ingredients transformed into culinary masterpieces. The local markets were a feast for the senses, with vendors showcasing an array of vibrant produce and aromatic spices. Each dish was a reflection of the region's rich culinary heritage, prepared with love and care. One evening I found myself in a dimly lit courtyard, the air thick with the aroma of spices and roasting meat. The setting was magical, with twinkling lights and the soft murmur of conversation. It was a moment of pure bliss, a chance to savor the flavors of the land and connect with the people around me. A group of musicians played haunting melodies on traditional instruments, their music weaving a spellbinding tapestry of sound. The melodies were both familiar and new, evoking a sense of nostalgia and wonder. It was as if the music had the power to transport us to another time and place, a world where the past and present coexisted in perfect harmony. As the night wore on, people rose to dance, their movements fluid and expressive, their bodies swaying in perfect harmony with the rhythm. The dance floor became a sea of motion, a living, breathing entity that pulsed with energy and life. It was a celebration of the human spirit, a testament to the power of music and dance to bring people together. It was a celebration of life, a testament to the power of human connection. In those moments, surrounded by music, dance, and food, I felt a profound sense of belonging. It was a reminder that no matter where we come from, we are all part of the same human family, united by our shared experiences and traditions. Section 7. The gift of generosity. Finding abundance in scarcity. Despite having so little, the people I met possessed an abundance of generosity. Hospitality was not merely a custom, it was a way of life. Meals, simple yet prepared with love, were shared freely. Homes, humble yet filled with warmth, were open to strangers. Smiles, genuine and heartfelt, were offered without hesitation. In a world where material wealth is often equated with happiness, I discovered a different kind of abundance here. An abundance of kindness, compassion, and a deep-rooted sense of community. It was a humbling reminder that true wealth lies not in what we possess, but in the connections we forge and the love we share. Section 8. A shift in perspective, redefining wealth and happiness. As my journey drew to a close, I found myself reflecting on the profound impact this experience had had on me. The landscapes I traversed were not just physical terrains but emotional and spiritual ones as well. Each step I took brought me closer to an understanding that transcended my initial expectations. I had arrived with preconceived notions, expecting to encounter despair and deprivation. My mind was clouded with stereotypes and assumptions about poverty and hardship. Instead, I discovered a different kind of wealth, a wealth of spirit, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the power of human connection. The smiles on the faces of the people I met were genuine, their laughter infectious, and their sense of community palpable. My definition of wealth had been irrevocably altered. It was no longer tied to material possessions or financial success. It was no longer about material possessions or social status, but about the richness of human relationships, the bonds we form, and the love we share. The warmth of a hug, the joy of shared laughter, and the comfort of knowing you belong. The satisfaction of honest labor, the pride in creating something with your own hands, and the fulfillment that comes from contributing to your community, and the ability to find joy in the simplest of things. The laughter of children playing with simple toys, the joy of a community coming together to celebrate, and the peace that comes from living in harmony with nature. I realized that true happiness lay not in accumulating more, but in appreciating what we already have. It's about finding contentment in the present moment, cherishing the people around us, and valuing the simple pleasures of life. Section 9. Until we meet again. Carrying a piece of hope. Leaving was bittersweet. I carried with me a heavy heart, filled with gratitude for the experiences I had shared and the people I had met. Yet, I also carried a renewed sense of hope, inspired by the resilience of the human spirit and the unwavering belief in a brighter future. The world's poorest country had taught me more about wealth, happiness, and the true meaning of life than I could have ever imagined. It was a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit has the extraordinary capacity to not only survive, but to thrive. And that is a lesson I will carry with me always.